Welcome to Environment tab on the Green Thumb website. This video in particular is completely optional, but I'm just going to be discussing each of the topics that this page covers. And it should be short and simple. I may go into a little bit more depth, but everything I'm saying here in the video can be found on this section of the website. Quick overview. Down here we have lighting amounts. We have good pictures of what each of these lighting should look. A nice tips and tricks section. If you click on this link, takes you to the tips and tricks page, and there's this thing called a shadow test, which can help you identify as a houseplant owner what type of lighting that plant is getting. That's a cool link, so as you're reading, you may find more of those amongst the website. We have bright with direct light. That is going to be very good for a lot of house plants. Not a lot of plants like direct sunlight. They prefer bright and with indirect sunlight, which is totally reasonable. Most of this one's very common in houses, and then medium light is another very common one. And then low light. Humidity and temperature is a very important part about having plants. You don't want to house plants that are too tropical for your home. But if you do, another good tip for that is misting. So for example, this Monstera plant I'm propagating is more of a tropical plant. So I would recommend misting the tops and underside of the leaf every morning, and just make sure that it's getting enough sunlight for that water to evaporate. That's going to allow the humidity around the plant to increase. But of course, 10 to 40% humidity is very low. That's going to be very good for your cacti and, of course, your succulents. This is what most houses are at. Regular peace lilies thrive inside at this humidity. This is the Monstera, so it needs medium humidity. My room is about 40 to 60%, so that's why I feel it's necessary to mist this one every once in a while. And then, of course, you have your high humidity for those very tropical plants. So just do your research. If you are going off the recommendations page, it does have information about humidity needed. So that's a cool fun fact. And then I think this is the last part. Yes, airflow and ventilation. So one of the issues with misting is if you aren't getting enough airflow and ventilation in your home, you are going to have issues because that water is just going to sit on the tops of the leaves and the undersides of the leaves until it causes something like this. We see a lot of powdery mildew and then black spots on leaves if it's not getting enough airflow. That's why it's very important to have decent airflow. This is one of the things you should be least concerned about as a houseplant owner. I feel like you're more likely to kill a plant from overwatering than you are to have bad airflow. But of course, just make sure that if you don't have good airflow in a room, I really recommend getting a fan or something, or putting it near a window where you can open that up and get a nice cool breeze on those days of the year. Of course, here at the bottom, we have a few links that are going to help you do more research on your own. This website is a good start for research, but of course, not all of the links are going to give you specific answers for specific plants, so that's why you should do your own research as a houseplant owner. So each of this is a lighting guide. This is where I got all my information for this website, for the lighting section. This website is going to give you a lot of good information about plants and about what lighting fits for most plants. I believe at the very end, yes, right here, this is so cool on websites. They have a nice chart here saying which plants like what certain types of lighting. So for example, on our low light section, it says that pothos and snake plants, here's a ZZ plant that I've been propagating, and then pothos really like low lighting. So I should probably take that into account and move my plants around my room a little bit. But I digress. That's always very important as a homeowner, not a homeowner, but a houseplant owner, to be aware about what lighting you're getting. Medium lighting for spider plants, and bright light, which is actually, I haven't read all of this yet. Wait. Oh, for a second I thought I was like sunburning my plants. Okay. Next one is the humidity and temperature guide. This is where I got my information for the humidity spectrum for plants. If it wants to load. Sorry, it's taking a second. Internet's being slow. But of course, all these links are going to be very helpful if you want more of a in-depth response or answer to your questions. I believe even some of these websites I have included have a lot of information about, not information, but have an opportunity for you to chat with a professional plant person. I'm taking too long. But anyways, this video, I hope it helped a little bit with an overview. Of course, everything in this video is just, like I said, it's a quick overview. But you can, of course, go back and do your own reading on each of these paragraphs. And, of course, feel free to click on these links at the bottom to feel like you get a better grasp on what you're learning about or what you're wanting to research. Anyways, I really hope this video helped. And let's all remember that Green Thumb is a website here to help you grow your green thumb. I hope you all have a great day. Bye!